All right, hello and
Not
welcome back. So when we last left off, the Lishi told us to save this plant that was stuck in goo, and then when we returned to him, he would give us a hint. So we have saved the plant, but it is now just about nighttime, and I think that I would rather spend this first real night in town. So I'm gonna head back to town, and we're gonna head into the inn. It's
you hear
technically
movement on the other side. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
it's late enough that the inn is locked up and they have to let us in.
The inhabitants of the inn eye you suspiciously. You get the feeling that you're not particularly welcome here.
I think we're gonna have some dinner, and we'll see if we can't nab her for
Dinner
a
to-
conversation. No, okay.
I am that.
See if any of this
My
is gonna be
wife keeps
interesting.
the kitchen, and I keep the inn. Together, we make the Hotel Mordavia the best place to stay in all this valley.
And I think after we talk to
They
him,
come in here in the evening to talk, to drink, and relax.
we're gonna talk to the gentlemen who frequent the inn.
My wife prepares and serves 2 hearty meals a day. I am sure you will find them satisfying. Just sit down in the chair by the door, and Bella will be happy to serve you. Garlic is our national vegetable. We all love garlic around here, don't we, my friends? Of course. Hey, everyone loves garlic.
Yeah, it's stinky. It's our country's flower.
I don't care much for garlic.
I don't remember asking.
Yeah, it's much better to have the vocals for this game, if for no other reason than to be able to get the kind of ad libs from these three characters.
You know, we don't get many strangers here, now that the pass outside's been cut off.
He's right. We don't trust ones who come here by unknown means.
Yeah, particularly
We don't
strangers
take
we don't
kindly to
know.
Strangers around here.
We tend to be kinda suspicious of strangers, and I think I'm looking at one right now.
Yeah, that's where we made the sign that says strangers are unwelcome and unwanted.
Right. And in our own subtle way, we try to get across the fact that we don't like them very much.
Very subtle. Very subtle.
Strangers bring bad luck.
Strangers bring trouble.
Actually, the last stranger brought a jester's hat and a staff, but I still don't trust him.
Anything else you want to know, stranger? You know, there's another stranger in town besides you.
Oh, and let me tell you, he is very strange, okay?
It's a handsome man.
Strange. The dude ain't even human.
No one knows how he got here or why he came.
No one knows where he goes during the day, or who he's trying to meet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he tells jokes. At least I think he does.
Yeah, he says he's a real jester.
He dresses like Sonny Bono.
And he acts like a gnome.
Guess that ages
He
the game
is
a
a
bit.
gnome, Einstein.
Let's see what else.
The town of Mordavia is a very safe place to be, gotta tell you.
Oh yeah, you got nothing to fear within the walls of the town.
Other than the old monastery.
Yeah, the old monastery. As long as you don't venture into the old monastery, you'll be safe as milk in this town.
Safe as milk.
As long as you don't even think of getting near the old monastery, you're gonna be okay.
Did I, mention the monastery door?
Oh, yeah, right, the monastery door. Look, as long as you don't go near the monastery door.
In fact, nowhere near the monastery. Don't even think about it.
You'll be perfectly safe in the town of Mordavia.
Hey, look. There's nothing wrong with us.
Yeah, we're okay. We've been tested.
Well,
Tested.
to tell you the truth, I do feel a cold sore coming on.
Hey, Mordavia nights are dangerous.
Oh, he's right, you know. Nobody goes out at night, except my girlfriend, but she's working.
Her and a few ghosts, and revenants, a wraith, and vampire or two.
Hold it, put it in park. There are no vampires in Mordavia.
Vampires in Mordavia. Whoever heard of such nonsense?
I hate to burst your bubble, but my Uncle Fred was bitten by a vampire once.
Your Uncle Fred's alive and well and retired till Silmaria. Hello?
Come up again in a
I
future
know him. He
installment.
sends you a postcard every harvest time saying, "Where's my $20?"
Well, he had a miraculous recovery.
He got better. Alright, probably talk to them, I think, 2 more times, but for now, let's head up to our room,
You unlock the...
and I'm gonna test something out.
After some rest,
It's probably too early to check out. Probably not till after midnight, but
you unlock...
we're gonna see if anything
It does...
is going on here tonight.
After some... After some...
Let's see. We'll try. Probably it's gonna take another hour.
You unlock...
I believe as a thief you can practice
some rest.
locking and unlocking your own door, but I'm not certain. Ah, come on. Go to bed,
You
people.
unlock-
What's wrong with you?
After some... You're getting...
Getting tired. Maybe I should use that as my clue. Okay, good.
You have the feeling you are being watched.
Not many big people see Domovoi. Most not look. You something special. Maybe so?
So you can see this creature standing up here, the Domovoi.
You hero? Mordavia big hero need. Plenty powerful hero. Maybe you be soon. Learn much, practice much. Soon plenty big hero.
Alright, let's have a little chat, see what's going on.
In where I am living. In Domovoi am I. Luck I bring. Way things go now, think most luck bad. Things at inn not good. No people come. Innkeeper and wife very, very unhappy. Mordavia very, very sad place. Even Domovoi cannot help here. Oh, too much dark magic.
The innkeeper and the wife are very unhappy. I wonder why that is.
Too much we speak. Too much I talk. Sometime else we speak. Sometime else I talk.
Let's see if they'll answer anymore.
Domovoi am I. Domovoi I be. Over places Domovoi watch. Protect the inn, do I. By big people Domovoi not seen. You stranger are. Maybe hero, maybe not. Show myself to you I do. Speak to you I will. Maybe good things for people will you do. Maybe good thing for Domovoi you do. Hmm? Some night soon, talk we will again. Domovoi good luck bring. Maybe Domovoi help you. You Domovoi help.
Alright. Now let's see if we can answer this last question.
Bad place here anymore. Good many years ago, but going very bad now. Many bad things here. You find out.
Alright, so we'll have to talk to the Domovoi again some other night, but for the time being, we will
You unlock
head to bed. And I didn't really pay attention when I started, so I'm not certain how long this will go, but it'll be fine.
You awaken as the
What I will do is I'm supposed to sit down and have some breakfast.
nothing like a
I don't think we need to hear the descriptions of all the meals. And quickly I'll do some stair stepping, I guess.
Still you remember.
Okay, get it. You don't like us.
you pick up
Which probably isn't the most necessary, but that's okay.
your legs are
Alright.
after
It only takes a couple of minutes anyway, so...
after
Of course, this actually might
After
eat
some-
up most of the day.
after some there's only a certain
There
amount
we go. Alright, let's head out of town, and there is a specific task that I hope to take care of today. For a couple of reasons. One is that it's very simple, very reasonable early game task. And the other is that I just kind of like it. So we're going to wander around the valley a little bit, and just to the west of town, we find this gate and the Borgov Castle.
a heavy gate blocks the way to the winding road. Far in the distance you can see a majestic castle.
Welcome to Mordavia. It's nice to have some fresh blood around here. We so seldom see strangers.
What a nice welcome.
It is so difficult to get past the swamp which blocks the pass to and from the valley. We haven't had a stranger here since the rains created the swamp several years ago. You've obviously done quite a lot for one person. It will be interesting to see what you do around here.
Terrifying sounding gentleman.
I am Boris Stovich.
Tell me about yourself.
This is the castle of the Boyars, the title of the rulers of Mordavia. It once belonged to the Borgov family for generations, but the last Borgov has been dead for many, many years. Mordavia is the name of this valley and of the town. Even the inn is called the Hotel Mordavia. The name means Dark Valley.
It's not the best name I would pick for tourism.
The heads of the Borgov family were the Boyars of Mordavia for ages. The last Borgov disappeared at the time of darkness. No one knows what became of him. It is bad luck to even speak of the time of darkness. Mordavia was a safe and lovely land before that time. Much has changed since then, and for the worse.
Alright, I guess we're not going to learn any more about that just yet.
Boyars are rather like barons of other lands. They own the castle and protect everyone within their domain.
Very nice. I think we just clicked on this.
The head...
Yeah.
I'm not certain who all lives in the castle. I so seldom see anyone from there. There's the
get this
master,
job?
of course. Then there's the strange foreigner. There's also the master's daughter, I believe, and some rather strange guards. Beyond that, I really can't say.
Interesting.
I haven't actually seen the daughter, but I know the master is quite proud of her. The master desires privacy, and I respect that wish. As I always say, the will of the master is the shall of the servant. I wrote that.
Interesting saying.
He is an unpleasant sort, with a short beard and moustache, and a funny hat. He is rude when giving orders, and he has the habit of staring at a person and licking his lips. Most unsavory.
Interesting.
I have only caught glimpses of them occasionally, but I don't think they are quite human. No matter. If a man does a good job, then whether he is a man does not matter.
All right. That's the castle. How about you, Boris?
I am the gatekeeper of Borgov Castle. Is it not true that he who guards the gates is the keystone speaker?
Suppose so.
This is the gate to Borgov Castle. You can see it in the distance behind here. I am here to make certain that only welcome guests may enter through here in the daytime. At night, this gate is guarded by huge necrotaurs, who make certain no one tries to enter without permission.
Sounds terrifying. About the town.
The town of Mordavia is to the east of here. Turn to the east as you leave and continue until your way is blocked by rocks. Then turn north and you will find the gates of the town.
It sounds like a Shakespearean trained actor. All right. I guess that will do for now.
Farewell, and may you find whatever you seek. Goodbye, young man. May the fireplace be warm and the drink cold at your journey's end.
All right. Very good. So I'm not actually going to complete that portion right now, but I'm just going to roam around a bit, get a lay of the land here in the daytime. And actually, I should go over to the Lishi and finish up with him. But first, let's meet another new friend. The
You
beautiful
have a
lake.
strange, disquieting feeling along with a sense of sorrow, longing, and unfulfilled desires as you near the lake. The briny lake seems to draw you towards it.
Hello there. Could you help me? This water is so cold and I need someone to help warm me.
Oh, that's enticing.
Why don't you come to my arms so that I can give you a real greeting?
That seems completely safe. I can't see any reason why we wouldn't do that.
Surely a hero like you will help someone like me. Please, take my hand.
Let's have a chat.
I am the Resulka. Please, take my hand and help me.
We did some reading on the Resulka.
If you take my hand, I'll be happy to show you what the lake is like.
It's essentially the spirit of a murdered, unwed woman with unfulfilled desires who tries to tempt men into the lake in order to drown them.
If you take my arms, I'll be happy to talk to you about anything you'd like.
So,
You ask what a nice girl like her is doing in a place like this.
It's so nice here in the water. Why don't you join me?
clearly she doesn't have a lot to say outside of trying to convince us to come in the water, but maybe we can win her over to our side.
Thank you for the beautiful flowers. No one has been so nice to me since I can remember.
She will still try to drown us,
You tell the Resulka about some of your previous adventures.
but at least now she'll feel bad about it.
Gee, you've done a lot to get rid of monsters and things. You don't think I'm some kind of monster, do you? I mean, just because I'm undead and drown people, you don't think I'm bad?
No, of course not. Now let's have a more useful conversation now.
It is lonely being a Resulka. Anytime anyone nice comes along, I pull him into the lake and drown him. Once he's drowned, he's not much company, I'm afraid. I've been a Resulka for so long, I've forgotten.
Interesting. We'll have to learn some more about this.
This lake is surrounded on 3 sides by steep mountains. To the southwest, it merges with a swamp. The lake is not a safe place for you to swim. Many unpleasant things lurk in the deep water. The swamp is definitely a creepy place. Dead things lie under the water and try to drag the living underneath. Kinda sounds like my job description, doesn't it? Well, the things in the swamp are a whole lot nastier than I am, so be careful out there.
Oh, that's kind of you to say.
I stay far away from them. They crawled into the lake from the swamp one day. Ugh, they remind me of worms and give me the creeps.
Let's keep an eye out for them. How about the forest?
I don't know much about the forest. I can't leave my lake, so I don't get around there much.
How about why you're here?
You ask, what a nice girl like...
I don't really know. I've been here for such a long time now. I mean, it's not like I can go anywhere. I can't leave the lake.
Fair enough.
It's my job to drown anyone who comes to the lake. That's what being a Resulka is all about. I think I remember the town. I must have lived there once. Other than the fact it's somewhere to the northeast, I guess I can't tell you much about it.
Fair enough. All right. Well, that'll do for now.
Please, come visit me again sometime. It's nice to have a friend to talk to.
I think that we will be certain to do that. But in the meantime, let's go revisit our friend the Lishi, which my instinct is always to call it a Leshi. But I will continue to fight that urge. Where are you? Link the screen? Good.
Hello.
Can't just make things easy, can ya? Gotta chase you down.
Two and two make 6. A little bush is in a fix. If you save a plant from goo, I can help you with a clue.
Alright. What about the bush in the goo?
6 and 7 make 13. Plant it in a garden green. Flowers bloom and waters flow. Plant the bush where it will grow.
Alright, so we need to find some garden somewhere where we'll be able to plant this bush. And
The majestic mountains in the background provide a beautiful contrast to the grim gravestones and crypts of the cemetery.
we have stumbled upon the cemetery. We'll come back here, possibly in the next video actually, but we're not going to deal with that right now. I need to remember where this garden is, and I believe this is it. Wonderful.
You have come to a beautiful garden deep within the forest. A stream flows gently in a loop around the central island. Feelings of peace and harmony permeate the area.
Alright, and we have this nice hole already dug out where potentially this bush can go.
You plant the bonsai in the hole and scrape some of the rich soil around it. In moments, the bush begins to grow and blossom before your eyes.
Very nice. And I don't think it's necessary, but I just want to check and see if the bush wants some water.
You fill your flask to the top with fresh, sparkling water. You water the bonsai bush.
Yeah, I don't think that did anything. Let's just take a quick look.
You have come to a beautiful garden deep within the forest. The stream flows gently in a loop around the central island. Feelings of peace and harmony permeate the area.
Well, there's one thing that I know. It is that gardens in the middle of a
You discover 30
valley
crowns
reminds me of a
hidden
certain
there.
spell
You accept
caster.
it as a gift from Irana.
And Arana is her name. Alright, I think that's probably good for this video. I'll end things here, and in the next video, we'll probably start some exploring elsewhere in the valley and start working on taking care of some of the early game puzzles and problems that we could start solving and taking care of some issues that exist within the valley. But we will see you next time. Bye!